Okay, it's already recording. So, class, last time you had your quiz, right? On page 109 to 110, which is number 1 until number 12. Am I right? Yes. I saw
Yeah,
your.
teacher.
Okay, yes. We are going to continue with number 13 until 25. Okay? Number 13 to 25. So let's start with number 13. What you're gonna do, class, is to circle the correct answer for each question. You are given 10 seconds to circle your answer. Okay? So let's start with number 13. So number 13, class, when will there be a friction force? When will there be a friction force? A. When an object is not moving on water. I repeat. B. When an object is moving. C. When an object is hanging on a tree. Or D. When an object is floating in the air. When will there be a friction force? We said that there's a friction force when objects are moving and objects are rubbing, right? Is it A, B, C, or D? Circle your answer now. You have 10 seconds. Okay, time is up. Number 14. Okay, look at this illustration, class. Look at this illustration. Now, from the picture, what is the direction of the friction force? Class, we said that the direction of the friction force is opposite to the direction of the object. Okay? So if the object is going to the left, the friction is going to the right. If the object is going to the left, the friction is going to the right. So as you can see here in the picture, look at the picture, class. The box is moving to what direction? Is it to the left or right? It is pulled
To the left.
to the
To the
left.
left.
The box is moving to the left. Now what is the direction of the friction force? It's in the opposite direction. So A, to the front, B, to the left, C, to the back, or D, to the right. The box is going to the left, so the friction force is going to the blank. Okay, time is up. Number 15. So which does not link to friction force? Which does not link, which is not related? A. The type of surface. Is it rough or smooth? B. The weight of an object. Is it light or heavy? C. The size of an object. Is it big or small? Or D. The color of an object. This color has something to do with friction force. Circle your answer now. Which does not link? Type of surface, weight, the size, or color. Time's up. Number 16. Are you done with number 15? Finished?
Yeah,
Okay.
teacher.
Number 16. Why should we use tiles with a rough surface on bathroom floor? What is tiles in Thai? What is tiles in Thai? Oh, look at your floor. Your floor is made up of tiles. Okay, and the tiles are smooth or has a smooth surface. Okay, so why should we use tiles with rough surface on bathroom floor? The floor of your bathroom. A. They are beautiful. B. They are easy to clean. C. They are not slippery when wet. Or D. They lower friction force. A, B, C, or D. Circle your answer now. Anyway, what is slippery in Thai? Slippery. Okay. Okay, finished? Number 17. Now, which of these activities need the highest friction force? Which of these activities need the highest friction force? A. Mountain climbing. B. Swimming. C. Playing football. Or D. Cycling, riding a bike. Okay, which of these activities need the highest friction force? Which is the hardest activity? A, B, C, or D? Which activity needs the highest friction force? Okay. Number 18. Which of these has an increase of friction? Which of these has an increase of friction? A. The grooves on the sole of sports shoe. B. A round cycling helmet. C. A trolley for moving things. Or D. A lubricant on a door hinge. Which of these has an increase of friction force? A, B, C, or D? Ready? Go. Time's up. Finished? Are you finished?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Now, let's move on to number 19. Now, for number 19 class, for a minute please. Let me just move this one. Okay, which surface give the highest friction force when we drag a bag over it? I repeat, which surface give the highest friction force when we drag a bag over it? Is it A, plywood? Can you see the pictures? B, sand. C, glass. Or D, tile. Class, what is the roughest surface? Which one is the roughest surface? Rough in Pasatay is rough. Okay. A, plywood. B, sand. C, glass. D, tile. Ready? Go. Which has the roughest surface that when you drag a bag over it, it has the highest friction force? Finished or not? Are you finished? Okay, yes. Okay. Number 20. Number 20, which can move the farthest when we put equal forces in the same direction? Which will go the farthest distance? A. An object with smooth surface moving on a smooth floor. B. An object with smooth surface moving on a rough floor. C. An object with a rough surface moving on a smooth floor. D. An object with a rough surface moving on a rough floor. I repeat. A. Smooth, smooth. B. Smooth, rough. C. Rough, smooth. D. Rough and rough. Which can move the farthest when we put equal forces in the same direction? We said that for smooth surface, the friction is low. Oh, for smooth surface, the friction is high. And if the surface is rough, the friction is low. 10. Okay. Are you finished with this one? Um are you sure with your answers? Okay.
No.
No? Okay, let me explain it again. Okay, so we said that if the surface is smooth, class, if the surface is smooth, the friction is high. When the friction is high, the object will move easily. On the other hand, if the surface is rough, the friction is high. And when the friction is high, the object will not move easily, cannot move easily. Now, as you can see here, the question is which can move the farthest when we put equal forces in the same direction? Is it the smooth? Okay, so I'll just give you A or D. Is it the smooth or rough? Smooth or rough? A or D? Okay, I have given you clue. You have time to change your answers. The answer is between A or D. Is it smooth or rough? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, for number 21. Number 21 class, why are there many accidents on the road when it rains? Why are there many accidents on the road when it rains? A. The rain makes the tires to widen. B. The rain makes the roads sticky. C. The rain shuts off the engines. Or D. The rain makes the roads slippery. Class, what is slippery again in Thai? Okay, very good. Did you hear that? Okay, so why are there many accidents on the road when it rains? Rainwater causes the road to be blank. A, B, C, or D. Okay, circle your answer now. The rainwater will cause the road to be blank, which causes the car tires to slip on the road. So read and answer question 22 to 24. The table shows the distances that a box moved on different types of floors when a force was exerted on it. So for column A, we have the type of floor. Floor A, floor B, floor C, and floor D. On the second column, we have the distances. So for floor A, it traveled 2 meters. B, 3 meters. For C, 2.5 meters. And D, traveled 4 meters. Now for question 22. Which floor gives the lowest friction force? Which floor gives the lowest friction force? A, floor A. C, floor C. A, floor A. B, floor B. C, floor C, or D, floor D. Remember that when the friction is low, the surface is smooth. And when the surface is smooth, the object will move the farthest. So, which among this distance has the farthest, has the longest distance? Is it 2, 3, 2.5, or 4? Which is the highest number? Which has the highest number? Is it A, 2, B, 3, C, 2.5, or D, 4? Which is the highest? Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Are you finished? Are you sure with your answers?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. 23. Number 23. What should floor D be? Okay, so as you can see on the table, floor B has the highest distance or the longest distance, which is 4 meters, right? So, what do you think is floor D? Is it A, sand, B, glass, C, grass field, or D, dirt road? Which is the smoothest? Which has the smoothest surface? A, B, C, or D? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Finished? Okay. Okay, for number 24 class, arrange the floors from the highest to the lowest friction force. Highest to the lowest friction force smooth from the smoothest surface to the roughest surface. Okay, so look at your book. Look at the illustration on your book. From the highest friction to the lowest friction. That means from uh from the biggest number to the lowest number. Okay? A. A, B, C, D. B. D, C, B, A. C. A, C, B, D. Or D, D, B, C, A. Look at your book. Okay, I'll give clue. The highest, the floor that has the highest friction of them all is D. Why D? Because it has 4-meter distance traveled. It has traveled a 4-meter distance. So, there I have given you a clue. The first, the highest the highest friction is D. What is next to D? Finished? The highest friction is floor D because it traveled 4-meter distance force.
Teacher, the highest vision for is, I think, for A, because in for A the box can move low.
Again, please.
I
Oh,
think
not. I'm so sorry. Yes, it's the highest friction force. Not is correct. Oh, thank you, Nat. What I'm talking about is the lowest, well, what I explained a while ago is the lowest friction force. Okay, so Nat is correct. So, Nat just said that it's floor A, which has traveled 2-meter distance. I'm sorry. Thank you, Nat.
thank you, teacher.
Finished? Is everybody finished? Class, are you finished with number 24?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Number 25. Which of these is the use of lubricants? When we say lubricants, for example, is oil. Okay? Which is the use of lubricant? Is it A, lower an energy? B, increase an energy? C, lower the friction force? Or D, increase the friction force? Why do we put lubricants on machines? A, B, C, or D? Is it to lower or to increase friction? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Finished? Are you sure with your answers? Are your answer number 25?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, what about the others? Oh, Okay, so if you're finished class, let us check your answers. Okay, now I'm going to show you the correct answers, okay, from 13 until 25. You can check your answers and then after that, you add the previous score from 1 to 12 and 13 to 25. Okay? Everybody check. And then I will get your scores. Finished? Did somebody get 25 over 25? So last time, if your score is 12, and if your score now is 13, that means you got perfect score, 25 over 25.
I got 73 over 25.
Okay, not got 23. I'm gonna get your scores later. Okay, let's wait for the others. So is everybody finished adding their scores? Yes or no? Okay, let's start with Guy. Is Guy here? Guy, what is your score, Guy? Okay, let us wait for Guy. Um,
11, teacher.
again,
11.
11. Did you add your score to the previous score from 1 to 12? Number 1 number 1 to number 25.
คือนับรวม1 ถึง 25เลยค่ะหนูนับรวมจากครั้งที่แล้วด้วยใช่ไหมคะ
Yes?
ข้อ 1นะคะนักเรียนทุกคนค่ะนับตั้งแต่ข้อ 1ครั้งที่แล้วนะคะถึงข้อที่25นะคะรวมเลยค่ะว่าเราได้ทั้งหมดเท่าไหร่กายได้
Okay. Let's wait for Guy. Okay. Anda, your score is?
Yeah, 15.
Okay, Guy is 15. What about Anda?
17.
17. What about Oy?
24.
24. What about Nat? 23, right?
Teacher.
Not 23.
23.
Okay, I got it. Next, Kwan Kao.
24.
Kwan Kao is not Tanica, right?
Yes, teacher.
24. What about Gel? Gel? Your score is?
23.
23. What about Pacharisa?
23.
Pacharisa, what's your 23? Am I right? Korkao?
Yes. 23.
23. Kamachon? Kamachon? Kamachon.
Teacher, I don't... หนูยังนับไม่เสร็จเลย
Not finished? Not finished adding? Oh. What about what charaporn? Fourth.
19.
19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're only 9? Yes?
I 21.
21. What is your nickname?
สตังค์
Satang 1.
Satang 2.
Ay, Satang 2. 19? I 21, right?
Yes.
Okay. So let me just repeat. So Guy got 15, right? Nat 23, Pacharisa 23, Oy 24, Satangtu 21, Korkao 23, Gel 23, Kwankao 24, Anda 17, Fourth 19. Okay, since you are the only students that here, I'm gonna give you plus 1. Okay, plus 1 direct to your score. Okay, so everybody will have plus 1. Okay, so did I miss some students? Did I miss some students? Did I call your name? Did I call everybody?
ครูออยเพื่อนเข้าไม่ได้ค่ะ
Who?
ใครอะคะลูก
นาทีครู
อ๋อนาทีใช่ไหม Teacher can join with us teacher can you accept him
Who, teacher? Again, please.
นาที can join the Zoom this Zoom
Oh,
he is so late
it's finished, teacher. It's finished. Maybe I'll just upload this on. I'll just upload this on YouTube, and they will have their own quiz. Okay, and then for those who are going to watch this on YouTube, take a picture of your score and I'm gonna record it too. But you don't have plus 1 already. Okay? So that's it. When is your exam? Teacher, when is their exam?
I think next week teacher
Okay. So we will still meet on Thursday, right, teacher? Okay. So that's it for today. That's all for our quiz. Who is Narongrit? Teacher. Narongrit is already finished. Narongrit just came in. Okay, so that's all. Prepare for your next class. Okay? Thank you. You wanna say something? Okay. Okay, if you don't have something to say, I'll end the meeting now. Okay? Bye bye. Very good. Okay? Very
พูด
good,
บายทิก
everybody.
เกอร์เย็น
Teacher Yan.
Goodbye
goodbye ค่ะ teacher
Bye teacher
Bye bye.
Bye bye